Let's think about our particular challenge, right? So whatever problem is the biggest thing that you feel like you're facing right now, I want you to kind of focus on that, and I want you to tune into your body and the stress that you're feeling right now about your current problem. Try and locate it in your body. So maybe it comes up as a tightness in your chest, or a feeling in the pit of your stomach, or maybe it's a headache. Where when you think about your problem and you feel this stress and anxiety, do you feel it in your body? So you're just going to want to take note of that. It's probably a good idea, as I mentioned in my email, to have a pen and paper nearby. So if you don't have one, I'll give you a quick minute to grab one as we're talking here. Because we're also going to want to rate our stress level, or the level of distress that we're feeling as we think about our problem, from a 0 to 10, right? So just go with the first number that pops into your head. There's no right or wrong answer here. And you just want to take note of your rating in your notes. So what we're going to do first is we're going to actually tap through these various meridian points. And we'll be tapping on the body together. And you want to tap each spot at least 10 times using 2 or 3 fingers. So I usually use fingers are these here. And in this demo that we're going to do right now, I'm just going to tap 2 or 3 times to help you locate each point. All right. All right. So the first point that we're going to work on together is called the side of your hand. So if you're looking at your hand here like this, you can see where your hand has a crease here. This is the point that we're going to call the side of our hand. So this energy meridian is attached to our small intestine, which is also known as, in Chinese medicine, as your dantian, or your center. So it's right here. If you think about the very center of your weight in your body, it's right down there, and that's sort of what we're activating. So just tapping 2 or 3 times, you'll find it there. The next point is the eyebrow. So you check me out in video. Actually, let me see if I can make my video bigger. That's the more important part here. All right, so the next point is your eyebrow. So that's right here between your eyebrow. All right, so that's that spot, tapping 2 or 3 times. Next point is going to be the outside of your eye. So coming on from the outside of your eye here, feel a little like a bone, and then a depression. So you want to be tapping right on that bone. Okay, so that's the outside of the eye. Okay, and we're going to go through these a couple times, so you're going to get it. I just really want you to get a feeling for where the spot is. Next spot is under your eye. So that's if you feel your eye socket here, right underneath your eye, there's a bone again, and you want to just be tapping right on the side of that bone under your eye. Okay. All right. So I'm going to rely on your feedback if you're, if you're having trouble hearing me, or if you're having trouble seeing me, or anything like that. I need you to speak up and just let me know. Okay. So, I'll just kind of rely on you guys to give me that information. All right. So after under the eye is under the nose. So that's it's just right here, right between your nose and your lip. Okay. And then the next point is going to be under your lip here. Right there. You can kind of feel like a little depression usually. It's under the nose. Okay. And guys, you really, you're going to get much more out of this if you're participating, and if you're and if you're fully engaged in this. So I hope that you're choosing to tap alongside with me here. Next is your collarbone point. So your collarbone is right under your 2 notches. My notches. You move about an inch out, you'll feel like a little depression. Kind of feel around. You'll feel a spot that when you touch it feels good. And then you'll know you're there. So I go basically from my collarbone point out a little bit, about an inch diagonal towards my armpit. Okay. So this is your collarbone. Your next point is your under the arm. So you basically, if you're lifting your arm, if you're female, usually it's right around the point of your bra strap, but if not, maybe it's about a hand's length, your guy, about a hand's length distance from your armpit. Okay, so tapping, that's under your arm. All right, and then the last spot is at the top of your head. So you just tap on the very top of your head. I usually just use my full palm because it's easy to, but you can do whatever you like. All right, so those are all the points. So I hope you wrote down the level of distress that you feel right now as you think about your problem. Hopefully it's above a 6. In order for this to really be effective, usually you're going to want a number that's kind of on the higher side. So if that's not the right problem to be thinking about, you can think about another problem. But yeah, you want something that, like, as you think about it, feels like at least a 6. All right, so first spot, starting together. All right, so let's take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And tapping gently on the side of the hand. Repeat after me throughout this whole sequence, either aloud or in your head. And again, for you to really get the benefit of this practice, which shouldn't even take us more than 10 minutes, it's important that you're involved in this process. So tapping on the side of the hand, saying with me, even though I feel helpless when I think about my problem. So even though I feel helpless when I think about my problem, I love myself and accept myself as I am. I love myself and accept myself as I am. So even though I'm overwhelmed when I think about the struggle in my life, I choose to relax. Continuing to tap on the side of your hand. So even though I'm feeling so stressed right now about the challenges I'm experiencing, I love myself and I give myself permission to let go. Even though it feels impossible to feel better about the circumstances, I accept myself and my feelings completely. All right, now we're going to move on to some of the other. When we're tapping on the side of the hand here, what we're doing is we're helping ourselves get centered and grounded. That's why we do this first step. Now we're going to kind of talk through some of the emotions that we're having and feelings that we have about this problem. So tapping on the eyebrow point. This problem seems bigger than me. Moving on to the outside of your eye. I feel defeated. Under your eye. I feel overwhelmed. Under your nose. I feel stuck. Under your lip. I feel ashamed. And just think about your feelings along with this trouble. Moving on to the collarbone. I feel anxious. Tapping under your arm. I'm afraid. And tapping on the top of your head. I've lost all hope. Now we're going to say a series of statements as we go through again, kind of feelings along these problems based on your questionnaire response. So, I'm so stressed about my problems. Repeat after me. Outer eye, why is this happening? Under eye, I feel hopeless and I'm struggling. Under nose, as I contemplate transitions in my life, I feel the tension in my body. Tapping under your lip. It doesn't feel safe to make a change. As for the collarbone, I feel all this anxiety in my chest when I think about all the unknown. Under your arm, even though this change might be good. Top of your head. Still, I feel nervous and worried about all that could go wrong. We're going to continue to repeat the sequence, and so repeat after me as we go through each one. So much unknown around making a change. What if I fail? What if I can't do it? Under your nose again. So all this stress in my body around this challenge. It's safe to acknowledge this stress. Collarbone points. It's safe to begin to let it go. Under the arm, releasing all the stress about change. To the top of the head. Letting it all go. So we're going to continue tapping on these points as we begin to dig deeper. I want you to focus specifically on the thoughts and feelings you're having surrounding your problem. All right? So tapping on the eyebrow. Think about the reasons why your problem feels impossible. Out of the eye, think about what exactly stresses you out about this problem. Under your eye, think about the changes happening in your life. Under your nose, think about making a change and the stress that comes with it. Tapping under your lip, and just notice that as you think about it and relax, you begin to relax. Tapping on your collarbone, feeling calm and relaxed, just thinking about this change. And as we think about this change and acknowledge the stress, see it let go. You begin to relax and let it go and gain clarity about making the transition. Your arm. Thinking about your problems, your stress, making a change, anxiety, and letting it go. Tapping on the top of your head. See this change happen and recognize that you've got to let go and that you have let go of some of your stress. All right, so tuning back in to the stress that you're feeling, and hopefully that tapping sequence helps you feel a little better. So how do you feel about the stress and transition in your life? The reason I'm asking at this point is I just want to make sure that everybody who's participating in this exercise, that feeling has gone down by at least 2. So if you were maybe an 8 before, hopefully you're at least a 6 or lower. So if you can just chat to me and let me know if everybody's at least gone down 2. I'll wait for a couple of responses before I. All right, great. So sounds like some people have gotten a drop in their rating. Has anybody had something that's gone up? So does anybody feel like they've gone up in rating? Feel more stressed and more anxious? What do you think about it? All right, great. So far it sounds like everybody's going down. I haven't heard from everybody, but I got to maybe 4 responses. So that sounds good to me. So we're actually going to move on now to kind of more positive affirmations. So we've gone through some of the stress that we felt, right? And now we want to put in kind of new thoughts, right? So nature of pouring the vacuum. I always say so. We've taken away some of this challenge, and now we want to put something else back into it. So, all right, so tapping again on the eye breath. Take a deep breath. Maybe I can find a solution. Out of your eye. Maybe I can let the stress go. On the side, or under your eye. Maybe it's safe for me to make a change. Tapping under your nose. Maybe it's safe for me to try something new. Under your lip. I can take it one step at a time. Tapping on your collarbone. And not worry about every single detail. Tapping under your arm. It's safe to make a change. Tapping on the top of your head. Maybe this can be easier than I thought. Returning to the eye breath. I believe in myself. Outside of the eye. I've got this. Under the eye. I can do this. Under the nose. I have the power to choose. Under your nose. I am in control of how I think and feel. Under the collarbone. I am confident in my abilities. Tapping under the arm. I've got the power. Yeah! Last point. I will be victorious. All right. I don't know about you guys, but that always, just really helps me clear some feeling and anxiety and whatever's kind of holding me back. Anytime I tap, I really just kind of hit another level of feeling awesome. And I hope that's the case for you guys. All right. So as you tune into your body now, think about that stress that you were feeling around your problem in this dark chapter in your life. Because, hopefully it's gone down a little more and that you're feeling a lot more empowered